Hollywood just got a wake-up call. Blake Lively, known for her charm, class, and privacy, just stepped into the ring, and the targets, none other than controversial gossip blogger Perez Hilton and conservative commentator Candace Owens. Yep, Blake Lively is officially done staying quiet. What started as subtle shade turned into full-blown digital fire, and now her fans are rallying behind her while the internet watches the drama unfold. So, what exactly happened? Why is Blake, an actress known for keeping her cool, suddenly taking shots at two of the most polarizing figures online? This isn't just about clapbacks. This is about setting boundaries, calling out hypocrisy, and reminding the world that even the most graceful celebs can throw down when it matters. Buckle up, because this is the full story of why Blake Lively is coming for Perez Hilton and Candace Owens, and how she's turning a quiet storm into a viral revolution. The spark, a tweet that set it all off. It all started with one now infamous tweet. In late June 2025, Perez Hilton posted a clickbait-style tweet featuring old paparazzi photos of Blake Lively during her early Gossip Girl days, paired with a snarky caption, "Remember when Blake Lively actually dressed like a star and not a woke soccer mom? We missed this version." The tweet went viral. Some users laughed, but many called out Perez for being stuck in the early 2000s, where body shaming and fashion policing were mainstream entertainment. But Blake, she didn't stay silent. She replied within hours, writing, "Thanks for reminding us what era you peaked in, Perez. I've evolved. You should try it. Short, sharp, and instantly iconic." The tweet racked up over 1 million likes in a day and signaled something rare: Blake Lively was done playing nice. Enter Candace Owens. Adding fuel to the fire, as if things weren't spicy enough, Candace Owens jumped in to defend Perez. In her typical provocative fashion, she tweeted Blake with, "Hollywood elites can dish it, but can't take it. You parade around in feminist slogans, then cry when someone misses your old style. Grow up." Cue internet chaos. Blake fans swarmed the timeline. Perez doubled down with more throwback photos, and within 24 hours, Candace had posted an entire 10-minute rant calling Blake the poster child for progressive hypocrisy. But this time, Blake wasn't going to let the storm pass. Blake's explosive IG story: "This is what you do to women." The next morning, Blake Lively took to Instagram with a multi-slide story that shut everything down. Here's what she said, in part: "You judge women for growing, for evolving, for becoming mothers, leaders, and people with different priorities than 10 years ago. You use old images and outdated standards to measure our worth. And when we speak up, you call us weak. Perez, your business was built on tearing down women. Candace, your brand thrives on distorting feminism and spitting venom at anyone who doesn't fit your narrative. This isn't about me being offended. It's about all women being tired of your garbage." A boom. Mic drop. The post got reposted by countless celebs, including Gigi-hatted Florence Pugh, and even Kerry Washington, who captioned it, "S-A-Y to low dar." A Blake didn't just clap back, she made it a movement. A long time coming. Why Perez and Candace were bound to get called out? Let's be honest, both Perez Hilton and Candace Owens have long built careers off controversy. But in 2025, that strategy is aging poorly. Perez, once known for crude doodles and celebrity bullying, has tried to clean up his image in recent years, but he still slips into his old habits, especially when it comes to women's bodies, appearances, and glow-down narratives. Candace, on the other hand, thrives off anti-woke rhetoric. She targets progressive celebs, LGBTQ communities, and women who defy traditional roles, all while framing it as truth-telling. But what they didn't expect was Blake Lively, the calm, collected A-lister who rarely enters online drama, stepping in and calling both of them out with receipts, grace, and fire. Fans are saying it's exactly what needed to happen, and the timing couldn't have been better. Public reaction: Team Blake vs. Troll Patrol. The internet reaction was instant and overwhelmingly one-sided. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok lit up with support for Blake. "Feb Blake was right" trended globally. TikTokers posted tributes using Blake's quotes, remixing them with soundtracks from A Simple Favor and Gossip Girl. Instagram influencers praised her for using her platform to speak truth. Even YouTube reactors jumped on with titles like, "Why Blake Lively Just Ended Internet Bullies." Here's what some fans said: "Blake Lively dragging Perez Hilton in 2025 is the healing I didn't know I needed. She didn't just defend herself. She defended every woman who's been shamed for aging, evolving, or not fitting into someone's fantasy. She didn't curse, didn't scream. She used her words, and they hit RD. Even celebrities weighed in." Zendaya reposted Blake's story with fire emojis. Mindy Kaling called her class act with a sword. And Taylor Swift, Blake's longtime friend, liked nearly every supportive post and quietly unfollowed both Candace and Perez. Perez's weak apology and Candace's podcast meltdown. With the backlash growing by the minute, Perez Hilton issued a half-hearted apology. "I didn't mean to offend Blake personally. I've always admired her. I just missed the fashion era. Sorry if it came off wrong. Fans were not buying it. Many pointed out that Perez only apologizes when called out publicly and questioned the sincerity behind his words. Meanwhile, Candace Owens went full steam ahead on her podcast, devoting an entire episode to Blake. Blake is just another Hollywood liberal who thinks calling people bullies wins an argument. This isn't strength. This is weakness wrapped in designer clothing. She even took it a step further, mocking Blake's acting and family, which only made things worse. By this point, the tide had fully turned against them. The bigger picture, Blake's message hits a cultural nerve. What makes this drama stand out isn't just the celebrity names involved. It's what it represents in 2025. Blake Lively's statements go beyond defending herself. They touch on the cultural exhaustion with toxic commentary, outdated standards, and the constant need to pit women against each other. Her stance speaks to a generation that's done with cheap headlines and cruel sound bites. It's a reminder that growing older isn't something to mock. That changing your style, your priorities, or your public image doesn't make you less valuable. And that, calling out, isn't cancel culture, it's accountability. The movement grows. You're not allowed to tear us down anymore. Since Blake's viral takedown, other celebrities and influencers have joined the conversation. Lizzo reposted the story with, "Protect this woman at all costs." Florence Pugh posted a selfie with the caption, "Your glow up isn't for them, it's for you." Emma Watson shared a quote from Blake and added, "This is what true feminism looks like." Podcasts, talk shows, and news outlets are discussing the broader cultural shift happening, how women in media are reclaiming narratives, shutting down bullies, and supporting each other instead of competing. And at the center of this, Blake Lively, elegant, fierce, and refreshingly honest. What's next for Blake? More than just a clapback queen. So, what's next for Blake? Well, she's already turning this moment into something bigger. Reports say she's producing a docuseries about media toxicity, how gossip culture shaped a generation, and how women are rewriting the rules in the digital age. She's also said to be developing a new fashion and wellness platform centered on authenticity over aesthetics. Think no fast tune, no filters, just real people, real bodies, real life. Blake has gone from actress to activist, and she's doing it with quiet strength, smart moves, and a growing army of fans ready to follow her lead. In a world still addicted to tearing women down, Blake Lively just did the unthinkable. She pushed back with truth, power, and elegance. She's not just standing up to Perez Hilton's outdated mockery or Candace Owens' culture war tactics. She's standing up for all of us who've been judged, mocked, or silenced for evolving. So the next time someone tries to define you by your past, your style, your silence, or your size, channel your inner Blake and remind them, growth is not weakness, change is not betrayal, and no one gets to write your story but you. So tell us, what do you think of Blake's powerful call out? Do you agree that the internet needs a major reset when it comes to women? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button if you're proud to see Real Talk winning, and hit subscribe for more deep dives on the drama that actually matters. Because in 2025, classy rage is the new aesthetic, and Blake Lively, she just made it iconic.